And away we go. What to talk about today? I don't know. I got a couple things, but I thought I'd wait till I get a couple people in here, see what other people's thoughts are on the situations. I like other people's thoughts, but unfortunately, most of the time I think they're stupid. And I'll explain that too. There's a story that goes with that because I can't understand why we wouldn't want to solve problems and we like to do the fucking circle jerk fucking bullshit. Like, that's what we prefer. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. Seen a thing with JD Vance on there. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what the fuck to say anymore. Like I said, hey, fucking Candace told us there's a mega corporation. There's a mega. You got a mega king, and then you got the fucking mega fallen. And I've told you guys, mega is a satanic high priest. Martin, just leave my channel, bud. You don't want no part of me, bud. You do not want any part of me. Trust me. You are your own problem, bud. I don't can you even be helped? I don't know. I don't know, bud. You're one big lie. I don't even know what to do or say to you, bud. You know it. I know it. Say whatever you want, bud. You can think whatever you want. You're not doing good with God, buddy. I'll share that with you. I might be wrong. I can be wrong, but it's my duty as a man of God and someone who truly believes in Christ that if a liar's around, you got to tell them they're not with Christ, especially if they're lying about Christ. You're a loser, dude. And that's what you want to be. So fuck, go away. You think you're better than other people and you don't want to learn from others. So you think I'm beneath you. So you can leave my fucking channel, bro. Because I'm a son of God. And well, who are you? What Jesus are you following there, Martin? Which one, bud? Which one? What does oh wait, what does Jesus mean to you? Hey? And what's your responsibility as far as Jesus is concerned, bud? If I'm such a whack job, because I'll tell you, man, it ain't hard for me to explain the whole fucking situation, but hey, Jesus has been an experience for me, bud. I don't read them out of a book and just tell people all great things so I can get them to come like me. No, I try and point out who Jesus really was, but he told us we were powerful. You know that, don't you? He told us he lives inside of us, and so does God. You guys fucking failed to see that. You're all gods. But there's Marty wanting to play with the devil. I don't want you, God. I want the devil. It's so much better down in the basement, isn't it, Marty? And it's not because you don't own things or stuff like that. It's because you don't want to own your own brain, but that's why. You're operating off pure trauma. Trauma that, well, only you are responsible for. So you got to get rid of her, bud. I'm trying to get rid of mine, but it runs. Runs. It runs. It's coward. But sooner or later, they're where Jesus will find his way, right? Truth will find its way. And if I'm a whack job, then the truth will be I'm a whack job. But if the truth is I'm not a whack job, then what if you're getting whacked? Hey? There's another loser who can leave. You've got nothing to bring to the table, but you are, I don't know. You're so far involved with demons. I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know. I'd lose the bottle. It's not doing you any favors. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's hurting you. But Lord Voldemort, remember, I'm just some sort of loser, bud. You don't need me anyways. Ask Marty. You need Jesus. I can't do a fucking thing for you. I can only help encourage you, tell you stories about humanoids and how you are, and maybe how you can try and submit yourself to the truth, how I did it. I mean, I had my problems, but I had to go inward and I had to get to the point, Lord Voldemort. As much as I tell you I'm in a bad spot, bud, it's all because of me. I let her happen. I didn't take control when I should have, and well, in comes the landslide, and now I gotta like Inspector Clouseau myself out of this shit. You know what I mean? But hey, I know where I failed, where I went wrong, and well, the problem is coming from the outside, but I have to expose it to expose the ones that hurt me, bud. You know what I mean? It's all one big shebang. Everybody's telling me, Carl, you gotta fix yourself. You gotta it's all gonna happen at one time, bud. Exposure. Bye. I ain't doing nothing for you, Carl. Do it yourself. Go back to school, Carl. Well, Lord Voldemort, you're not learning very much in Earth school, bud. You are currently in an Earth school, and well, you're flunking out, bud. Don't be a flunker. Come on, try. At least study for the exam, okay? Ah, I'm a true man of God there, Lord Voldemort. I'm sorry to break your heart, but your skin riding with Satan, and I'm asking you nicely to not because it benefits me, but because it benefits you, bud. Uh, Here, I got you 2 in here. Let's talk her up a bit. Let's figure out where your guys' heads are at. I had this conversation with my wife, and I just fucking couldn't believe it. I was like, "Humanoids, dumb." But, hey, maybe I'm the dumb one. You guys can explain it to me. So, you guys know that and remember, these are just my thoughts. I'm not saying anything's true. It's just this is how I would do things on based on this situation, and you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm throwing down there, eh, Lord Voldemort. But anyways, Charlie Sheen, he's on a parade right now, all through all the podcasts, and he's got the documentary, and he's bringing himself back to society. Maybe he's looking for a job and making some money on the documentary as well. So we forget, he slept with people knowing he had AIDS. Didn't tell them and shit like that, you know. He was ashamed of his but then again, he's coming out now, and that's great. But I don't think he talked about that stuff. But one of the things that did come up, and I'm not saying anything happened, but Corey Feldman, okay, he made a documentary, and then within that documentary, it has multiple people saying that Charlie Sheen had his way with Corey Haim. And well, something happened to Corey Haim because well, obviously, right? But it's too bad. Hmm. So they ask, they asked Charlie about this question about how Corey Feldman made this, and they put the documentary's gone though. It's gone. I wonder why. Anyways, um, maybe it's because Charlie was innocent and Charlie was going to sue him or something, but Charlie doesn't say he was going to sue him, so I don't know why they would take down the documentary. But anyways, so what Charlie's saying in here is that, yeah, there was nothing there. Like, I don't know why they did it. It's like Corey Feldman, I thought was my friend. Corey Haim's mom will tell you I didn't do anything. And well, anyways, Feldman says that Haim's mom probably got paid off. Anyways, but so so Charlie Sheen kept quiet for so long until this documentary came out, right? I'm telling you, if I was a famous person and another famous person put me in a documentary, saying that, I did bad things to somebody that was no longer here, and I couldn't face and say, "Hey, can you tell them the fucking truth?" I would probably, get a hold of the news or something and say, "Hey, I don't know what Corey Feldman's talking about, but, he might wanna seek some mental health help, and if he really thinks that I did this, instead of trying to make money off a fucking documentary, he should walk his ass over to the FBI and police and let them know, that way I'm off the streets if I'm a real problem, but I didn't do anything, so I'm not fucking worried about it." You know what I mean? That's what I would do, and, well, my wife, "Let's do it." I was like, "Wouldn't you just wanna end it?" Like, "Well, no, because if they say they didn't do it, then people will think that they did it." No, well, no, you leave it to the people to decide for themselves. Hey, if, I hurt somebody, they should go to the fucking police about it, not make a fucking documentary. The whole fucking lineup should be fucking ratting my ass off. AOT, wouldn't you say? But no, no, I'm supposed to think old Charlie O. Hollywood there, who paid off a bunch of men that he didn't want out. He was having with men, and then he got away with sleeping with people, and he had HIV and fuck. Yeah, Charlie, you're a great guy. And the whole Corey Haim thing, I would have handled that differently. You know what I mean? I would put old Feldy right in his place. But look what's happened to that kid. He says he got touched in Hollywood. But instead, like, why don't you take your little video recorder on your fucking TikTok or whatever your favorite social media is, walk into the FBI and say, "Hey, guys," like, he's been saying it for a long time. Why didn't he go to the fucking cops? Why didn't he make the cops look like fucking idiots? "Hey, guys, do your job. I was hurt. I'd like these guys so I don't have to fucking hold this pain anymore. I forgive them, but they gotta pay for what they did. I can't hold it. It's not my responsibility. Hey, I let it happen and I didn't say anything, but now I want it fixed." Corey Feldman is a mess, but he's a mess. He's not with God. He likes to talk about God and angels and stuff like that. Look at him, celebrity wife swap, trying to be whatever he's got to be to try and be famous again. He's looking to be loved. I don't know. Maybe it's just an act. Who fucking knows, right? You know, Charlie Sheen there. Speaking of him, remember when he was winning and he left Two and a Half Men and he went on another show? But remember who came into Two and a Half Men, right? Right? It's all right. You remember Ashton Kutcher, right? Little me. He has a tendency of hanging out with some bad boys for life too, eh? Oh, Diddy Meister, one of the best customers at the white parties, whatever the fuck they were, eh? But then again, Ashton also has a thing for guys who hurt women. And if he doesn't think that you're gonna find out, he'll write little letters to try and get them off to judges. But when you find out about those letters, old Ashton will come out and say, "Hey, we never would have sent those letters if we knew that you guys would find out what bunch of fucking dirtbags we are." But it would have been fine if they just would have said, "Hey, old Danny Bonaducci there, he's fucking our dude, and fucking we got his back. We don't think he did that shit." I could respect that, but no. But what'd he do right away? What'd he do right away? All this Diddy white party shit coming out, this shit, Danny Masterson coming in, and well, Ashton, he's part of these people that go and help children, and he gave it up. He gave like, why would you give it up? Why would you give that up? Unless you don't want people looking at what you're heading up. I don't know. Just a question I have. Yeah, I supported what was doing in speech in Congress was powerful speech, and we keep I've said that before, little me. That was a fucking performance in fucking Congress. Because back then I was like, "This is a fucking good dude. What a good dude to fucking" you know, what a humanitarian. Could you imagine if he's just fucking with our brains? He'd stand up for Danny Masterson. Like, I'm fine if he would. But then when you find out that he did, then he's like, "Hey, we never woulda no, we wouldn't have done that. Now we look bad." Hey, bud, whoever your PR is, they're really shitty at their fucking jobs because there's people awake who fucking notice shit. And then when you fucking try and take your face off of something, it's probably where we should stick our fucking faces. Hey, little me. It's just like Mel Gibson's boy there who did the Passion of the Christ, right? He did that movie about child trafficking, and a lot of shit came out about the movie, the guy that it was about. I don't know whatever came of that, but it was fucking it wasn't sounding good. But when the movie was coming out, I can't remember the name of that guy, that actor. He's very good. And he was all about, bringing people to Jesus and figuring out what was going on with the children. But then when the buzz about the movie fucking died down, you didn't hear about him anymore, right? Wasn't pushing the children problem anymore. That's what concerns me. You know what I mean? Part-time Jesus players pretending to be full-time Jesus players. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. He could be out there still fighting for the kids, doing whatever. You know what I mean? But then again, is Mel Gibson on our side? He's a good actor. Fucking right he is. Hey, Braveheart, right? There is no bigger scene than he's fucking gathering up like, I don't even believe in violence, but and when you see it, you're ready to pick up a sword. Now, he says he's with Jesus too, and he says he has a purpose here. I hope it's not a purpose with Donald Trump, but hey, he already signed on to do something with Donald in Hollywood or something, so I hope that that's just, I don't know, just a thingy thing, and, Mel would be able to be smart enough to figure out that Donald Trump's not really with God, that's a facade. He would know something about Jesus, you know what I mean? You know, he would know that, well, it's not about the Bible because Donald thinks the Bible is about an eye for an eye, or make a quick buck in China. Like, I'm serious about that. He got his Bibles made in China. Him and the All-American Lee Greenwood went out to China to buy those fucking Bibles. But hey, there was no tariffs then. He didn't have to pay extra. I'm sorry, man. America's turned into mercenaries. We found that out on that app. Remember what was that Signal app? Yeah. Hegseth and fucking Junior there, fucking President Junior talking about this isn't really for us, but the Europeans better pay us back. My favorite Mel Gibson scene is from Patriot when the oldest son gets his son back from the British. I probably seen it, little me. I just don't remember the scene. I remember the Braveheart one though. It was fucking great, eh? You know what I mean? It was great. Maybe Mel does have real passion for the Christ. He's had some problems in the past. Hey, anti-Semite that he is. He talks, and this is where I get my great idea. It's from fucking Mel Gibson. He says that you can fucking measure PTSD in the head. I'd fucking really like to fucking get mine measured. See what levels it's at. Because if there's nothing there, I can come to terms with it, you know what I mean? I don't wanna be living in a PTSD body just fucking it's really hard because you feel like your body can't move and function the way it's supposed to, but you're still fucking good in the head. So it's like, fuck, it's difficult. It's fucking that's why the governments, they know. Slimy little cunts, eh? Trauma bond us, eh? Get us so our bodies don't wanna react to their fucking trauma, and we want to ignore it. That way we can be in bliss and happiness. Mm. Use that scene for an opener in one of my live. Yeah, maybe I'll take a look at it. I like hey, as much as I don't I don't watch a lot of Sylvester Stallone movies, but when he fits the part, there's nobody better. You know what I mean? Like those some of those Rocky ones, eh? He gets you to buy onto the bed, eh? He is good. It's not about how hard. It's about getting back up. Fuck yeah. Rocky. I remember being a kid watching those movies, going for a jog. Did you ever do that, little me? Get inspired by a movie and go for a jog. I was just a kid. I want to be a champion. See? These celebrities can do good things, great things. They can inspire people to do great things, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, I don't think a lot of them are who they say they are, but I mean, Will Smith's out there trying to teach men how to be men. Do you want Will Smith to teach you how to be a man? Oh, man. I'm sorry. No fucking way. If there's a cock in Hollywood, you gotta admit it's him, right? Like, you actually sit there and watch him with the Chris Rock thing. He laughs. He laughs at the joke, and then when the wife doesn't find the joke funny, that's when Will Smith starts to be a man and fucking wants to slap somebody for a joke. Little does Will know he's the joke. You know what I mean? Do you think if there was a bad boy team that took fucking old Willie, do you think he fucking playing Big Willie style? There's rumors he likes to play Big Willie style. 1 and 2 came out before the time I remember 3, Eye of the Tiger, Female Well, yeah. 3 was 3 was really where it was at, right? 3 that was the one with was the that was the one with Clubber Lang, right? With Mr. D. I'm trying to think. Or was that 2? I can't remember. Mr. D and Hulk Hogan. Old Thunder Lips. Yeah. Hey, like, they're saying that old Hulkster may have been taken out, eh? That's weird, eh? Why would you wanna take the Hulkster? I don't know if they came to a conclusion on that. I'm not making it up. It was on the fucking TV, on the news. Suspicions of shit. But then again, I remember when I told my wife I remember hearing, like, the Matthew Perry story, right, when it first came out, and I said to my wife, I said, "This fucking stinks. Something's not right here." Everything like conspiracy people do. Hey, turns out, hey, I have it on good authority that they took him out. Why? Why? So that's his wrong medication or something. He just had heart surgery. I don't know what, but I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of suspicious that it goes down, eh, like Kurt Cobain, it was I don't know. I've watched some maybe there's nothing to it. Maybe it's just a bunch of people making some money off of fucking fake shit. That's what I mean. If people only knew there was God, they stop making fake shit. Because if you make people live in a fake world, well, you might get to go live in a bake world. Who knows, eh? Is hell real? I hope not. The fruits and the weeds. You know what I mean? But then again, if you're gonna get rid of the weeds, you gotta burn them, right? Fuck, who knows, eh? Shut up till I come gotta shut up till I come back. I gotta pee. Oh yeah, we'll put things on pause for you, fucking Lord Voldemort. The guy that's fucking threatened to come to my house and kill me. It's fucking I don't know, man. I don't know where you get your stories from. I mean, I will give you credit. You are way more creative than little me or Uncle Will ever were. You should see the stories this fucking guy can make up in his head off of something that you wrote like months ago. He'll make up his own fucking stories how you've invaded his life and fucking oh man, it's crazy. It's fucking insane. You guys ever watch Candace Owens? I suggest you do. I don't agree with everything, and I don't think she catches on as fast as I'd like her to, but maybe she's catching on just fine, and I just there's a reason for what she's doing. I don't know, like I said. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like I said, just because I say something doesn't make it real. If anybody has any information to give me real information so I can get rid of the false information, I would truly appreciate it. But on today's episode of Candace, she talked about how, and this makes me feel good. It does really. How, because I don't agree with a lot of stuff that Charlie Kirk said. I really don't. And I agree with a lot that he did. Like I agree with more with more of what he said than I disagreed with. But what she was saying is he was really spiritually awakening and maybe the money that he was getting just wasn't worth the heartache that he was feeling inside and that he was getting to the point where he couldn't support because excuse me. One of the things that I really did like about Charlie Kirk is he was always willing to have those conversations, right? You didn't have to be a Candace Owens to have a conversation with Charlie Kirk, or you didn't have to be Dave. You didn't have to be somebody famous. You could just go to the college campus and you could debate Charlie if you could get in line, right? And and Charlie was a very bright kid, right? And when the Democrats were in office and he was debating, it was very easy for him to dominate people. I just found that he was starting to struggle as the administration that he had backed up was really struggling to give the answers that they promised to give. You know what I mean? The Epstein thing, like he tried covering up for him for a bit. I was like, how in the fuck can you do that, Jar? How I had lost respect, but I guess he was saying that. But anyways, what do you guys think? Because if he was willing to risk it, like it says in the Bible here, just so you know, like I said, I didn't agree with everything that Charlie did, but if you take that moment to be Christ-like, and you risk it all for the truth, I think good things happen to you. Or is it? Do 13. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. You are my friends, and if you do whatever I command you, no longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I've called you friends, for all things that I've heard from my Father I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you. You should go and bear fruit. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if Charlie was willing to stand up and say no to the money and know the repercussions would be his life, and that he was willing to do that. Because if you guys go watch the episode, um, people really weren't liking that Charlie Kirk, and I didn't realize this. I didn't realize this before, that he was still giving opportunities to people like Tucker Carlson to talk, and Dave Smith, who had a totally different view on Israel than old Charlie did. But I think what it was, and like, but well, based on what Candace was saying, and it makes sense, right? Is that if you can't sit there and look at someone that like Dave Smith, who's an intelligent man himself, you know what I mean? And if you can't sit there and debate someone like that, then it's time to change your mind. There should be no winners in the debate, eh? Really. Everybody should be the winner if you get down to the truth of it. AD, the truth of it is that thou shalt not kill, bud. That's a real commandment. It is. It's really one. I think it's an important one. When you say that if thou shalt not kill, it means you're not allowed to have a military. All that weaponry, it's not good for the soul, eh? But you got the Department of War. War. You're El Presidente of War. Like, you can't even make this shit up, bud. He's so insecure that he has to make the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Look what I conquered, people. Wait till I economically cripple Canada, and then know what we're gonna do for our protection and our protection only. We'll take over Greenland. Like, you Americans should have all woken up right then and there and said, hey, you're not allowed to do this there, Daddy Don. You can't do that. You can't take over another country because you say it's for your protection, especially when they give us places to do shit already. Why don't we just ask them for a little chunk of land and we'll repay them with protection? But no, too many minerals to like go over there in Greenland, right? Fuck, they're just mining everywhere, eh? Must be because maybe they got some new technology that maybe they have up in the sky and they can lithium deposit. Fuck if it's near water. Yeah. Yeah. What if you wake up one day and it's on your news, AD? They found lithium in your water and that it's too late. Your brain's been fried. Hey, does lithium in your water sound good? Because that one time they were talking about putting it in. I'm not making this up. I seen it somewhere. Because I remember showing it to my wife. The shit, like fuck. Well, then again, Bill Gates has got. What's he doing with bugs? Hey, what the fuck is that humanitarian doing? That little Ashton Kutcher, right? Bill Gates. It's not too late. You live in Canada, Carl. You have shit in your water. Stop. Martin, you are so fucking dumb, bud. Yeah, I'm concerned about our water too, you fucking dummy. It's just not America I'm concerned about, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, you fucking people are so conceited and you tell the world you're the fucking be all end all, and well, everybody believes you guys, you know what I mean? Your president's so weak and such a godly man that he can't expose the fucking demons in France. Hey, there's bad shit going on in France there, fucking dark boy. Satanic shit, maybe. Candace has been exposing it, but instead, Trump tried to silence her. You get that, right? Don Don might be into some sick shit. Mega! I'm not saying any of this is true, but what if it was, Bert? And well, you're following the devil. And well, you're brainwashing yourself to think you're with Jesus. You can keep reading all you want. You got to take the experience there, Marty. She can be a painful one, bud. You got nothing to lose, dude. You got nothing. You're at a fucking primo point. Oh, what's up, Carl from the Snaggy? Well, this has got to be the real Snaggy Arpua because, well, I got Lord Voldemort in here too. Unless the real Snaggy's playing the role of Lord Voldemort, and well, Lord Voldemort's playing the role of Snaggy. Only people like you believe, LOL, Mr. Prophet of God. No, I actually believe in God, and I am a prophet, Marty, and well, I hope my prophecy comes true with you. But will you follow through? I can think whatever I want, but hey, I just get shit right sometimes. Hey, that's all. Clip that dude. We're all snaggy. Unfortunately, snaggy, the world has become snaggy. You are fucking so very right, my friend. We are in a sad state of affairs when you say snaggy. We need to correct ourselves, right? Carl Jung warned us. He warned the world, but he said, hey, if we're not willing to face our shadows, this place is going to get all fucked up and snaggified. And here we are all snaggled up with fucking the Freudian way or whatever way, whatever the fuck's going on in this sicko twisted world. We're fucking living in here, but somehow I'm supposed to fucking like your leaders are more into makeup than any fucking women I know, man. P. Agsat, tell me he's not a drag queen. Fucking who's the fucking secretary there? Not the Secretary of State, but the fucking primary principal fucking Brown or what the fuck. He's fucking just fucking makeuped up all the time. Hey, Still waiting on the Johnny Gobble Brown Prince prophecy starting to come true. Hey, bud, I hope it's not. I hope it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is. You know what I mean? Hey, the stories are out there. After I seen the vision, I asked Johnny. I asked him to prove me wrong. And well, after I made that prophecy, I was in one of his lives, and yeah, he's live with a girl. He just flipped the fuck out. I don't know, man. So it made me wonder, hey, but you would think if I called brown pants, Johnny Dagburn would have gotten his head and went, "Holy fuck, does this guy know? He might be a prophet. I might want to smarten up." And he hasn't smartened up. So maybe the man with brown pants isn't real. I don't know. It wasn't something I want. It wasn't a vision I wanted to see, dude. I just said it just so Johnny would know that maybe I was a prophet. Wouldn't run around saying shit like that. It's gross. He pooped his pants. Wow. If Johnny was to find out God was real, he'd probably poop his pants. You can't run around acting like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, I keep saying, man, no one cares about Upchurch's sister. No one cares. Johnny Gobble threatened to get a hold of her, and nobody cares. Ryan wants to hang out with her. Fucking wants to hang out with fucking Gobble. Fucking tell him how great he is. Ronnie wants to take him on little fucking adventures and fucking where's the love for his daughter, eh? Fuck. I don't know. You people are weird though. You hang out with fucking your guys' definition of friendship is fucking weird to me. I don't keep friends that would do bad shit to other people, you know what I mean? Because maybe eventually they'll do it to you. But you guys don't get that shit, eh? Loyal, loyal. I'm loyal to Jesus, and that means the truth. So wherever I think the truth is, that's where I'll fucking stick my neck out at, eh? Carl loves his soda machine. Well, Snaggy, it must not be hurting my brain because I don't have a brain like you, but I am owning and operating my own brain. And really tired of the pedos fucking rocking this place, okay? I'm really tired of the fucking douchebags. I'm tired of the Klaus Schwabs running around saying they can penetrate whoever they want. No one gives a fuck. Mark Zuckerberg fucking running what he wants through your guys' brains. Anything he doesn't want there via fucking the Biden administration. Nobody has to pay for that treasonous bullshit. But here I am thinking, well, Biden, he's in his daughter's diary, not sounding like a very fucking charming man. And well, Obama's paperwork. But then again, there's bigger stories out there about Obama than that, eh? What's her name who died saying, hey, Michelle's a tranny. We all know Obama's gay. And well, hey, you did hear about that guy who said that, well, Obama smoked crack and, well, he gave Obama Hummers. I'm not making this shit up. It was on the Tucker Carlson show. You know what I mean? He's the one said he gave fucking Obama fellatio on multiple occasions. Bye. Michelle is a beautiful woman, isn't she? She does look like a woman. Like, really. If it is Michael, they have done a fabulous I mean, she's not hot or great looking, I mean, but they did a pretty fine job of making him look like a her. You'd have to give him A for effort on that one, right? I'm not saying I hope she is a woman. I hope they're not lying. I hope you guys didn't fall for the same thing France did. But if Joan Rivers knew, everybody else knows it there, right? They're just keeping it from you. It's like Will Smith says, as long as you have a few that just will keep their fucking mouth shut, eh? But Jay-Z and Kevin Hart will tell you, you get right to that last one and they just won't show it to you. Well, that's because it's your fucking ending, you fucking dipshits. It's called you bought on to a lie, eh? Lord Voldemort. Ah, Snaggy, I wish I could let you in my brain, bud. I wish I could let you in. It'd fucking scare the fuck out of you, bud. You wouldn't see a nightmare, bud. You'd see beauty. You'd see the beauty. You'd be like, this is beautiful in here. Too bad it doesn't match the outside like it should. What's holding me back? Well, it's Snaggy. It's Snaggy holding me back. He likes living in this fucking fantasy world he's created with all these other Snaggies. They want to protect all the pedophiles. The Snaggy Army, here to protect the elite pedos at all cost. There's a merch shirt. Team Snaggy. At your service, Bill Gates. Snaggy. Snaggy. Well, we can definitely get those if you can have all the money for them, Snaggy. I won't even put that merch shirt out for you. You do it yourself, bud. I want you to put it at a price point you want because I think they'll go hot. Fuck, it's almost as dumb as We Are Martin shirts with Martin Martian on there with fucking a mixture of Martin Martian's face and Carl Martin's face. Oh man, I'm trapped in a fucking nightmare. Like Carl Martin thinks he's with Jesus. This is how gong show this fucking world is. He comes on the internet, lies, is a fucking total buffoon, and thinks he's doing good with God. This is a fucking joke. It is a joke. I don't know how else to say it. It's crazy shit. But hey, watching some football, getting ready for bed now. Well, OT, enjoy your football game, bud. And sweet dreams and dream of Jesus, bud. Dream of Jesus. Say, Jesus, what would you want me to do with my life? If I was to give you my life, Jesus, what would you want me to do? I'm not being a prick to you, OT. I'm being serious. Isn't that what we should all be asking ourselves? If we give our lives to Jesus, what are we giving our lives to? Right? Nobody knows. I give mine to the truth. You know what I mean? It's that character Jesus that I'm in love with, right? That I believe in. I believe that if I'm within that character, that should put me with God. You know what I mean? Wanting the truth. I mean, say I'm fighting for the truth, but really I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to start a fight. I just want to know the truth, really, right? Shouldn't be a problem with that, but hey, you're looking frail, Carl. Easy sandwich, extra mayo. Am I looking frail? I'm doing a fast. I should do a fast. That's what I should do. I really should. But I think the wife went loaded back up on snacks. We got in a huge fight yesterday there, Snaggy. I couldn't believe it. There was a fight over it, but fuck, there was. Fuck. So I'll tell you a story from my perspective. Maybe one day you'll get my wife's. So, anyways, they took off for the weekend to go hang out with somebody that tried to destroy our lives. So I'm not happy about that anyway. So we get to spend all this money and spend the weekend. Anyway, so the wife goes and grabs a whole bunch of snacks and stuff that they can take with them, eh? She left a couple boxes of Pop Tarts with no other snacks in the house. Like they took all the snacks. Really, not a whole lot of meals for me to eat. But anyways, so when she got back, she found out that I ate all the Pop Tarts. I ate them all, Snacky. I mean, it's not like I had money to go to the store and buy what I wanted or anything like that, but it was like whatever was available to me. So I thought, hey, they took a whole bag full of snacks. They're eating out at restaurants. I'm in here fucking trying to figure out what do I can eat. All right. Like, so, so anyways, but turns out I shouldn't eat all the Pop Tarts. I shouldn't have been so selfish. Really. Yes, I know how to cook. I cook dinners every night. I do. I do. I do. Really. I just I I like the Pop Tarts. I like the snack too, you know what I mean? How many did you eat, fatty? Well, listen here, fucking Lord Voldemort. I don't care, you can call me fat because I know I'm fat, but listen here, you little fucking hypocrite. Listen, buddy, don't be calling me fatty because you're way more fatty than me. Fatty boy. How do you like it? So go on a diet. Hey, maybe you should fast there, fatty. Hey, Lord Voldemort, how dare you call me fat? I'm aware that I'm fat, and if I don't want to be fat, I won't be fat, but I want to get rid of this PTSD. It's really hard to get motivated, and uh, they taste like shit. Want Pop Tarts? They were just straight up chocolate ones too. Apparently, they're hard to find, and that was the issue. The chocolate ones, they're the hard ones. I don't know. But I'm fat because I'm in a wheelchair. I can't run. I told you, bud. I got PTSD. I get that you're in a wheelchair, but don't make excuses for your fatness, okay? Because you called me fat, and I'm willing to accept that I'm fat, but you don't want to accept that you're fat. You have excuses that you're fat. Hey, bud, you can pick up some barbells and shit too, and don't fucking make excuses, bud. You know what I mean? No, no, no. Just because in your wheelchair, don't think that I'm going to enable you. Hey, if you think that I should be in fucking tip top shape, you better be in tip top shape yourself. Come on, buddy. Don't let your disabilities hold you back. Little man Jay could really fuck. Can you do a video for me to that little Jay band song? How's that go? How's that go? You say I'm disabled, but able to live the life you wish you had. Can you do that for me, Lord Voldemort? You do not have the life I wish I had. And it's not because you're in a wheelchair, bud. It's because you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead in a wheelchair. You're angry. You're pissed at the world. And for some reason, you want to come over and you want to be a dickhead to others who only want to help you. You know what I mean? I don't know, bud. I didn't do whatever happened to you to get you in the wheelchair. I didn't. But I would like to inspire you to be a better person because if you have problems with me being fat, then it's really you that you see, and you have a problem with you. So if I can help motivate you in some sort of way, but I got PTSD. I can't show you how to work out right now. He's gonna answer, "I'm more able than you." How many Pop-Tarts did you eat? I ate 8. Probably fucking ate more than 8. I probably ate 10. I ate a lot all weekend. Pop-Tarts for breakfast, Pop-Tarts for lunch, Pop-Tarts for dinner. Hey, do you think I wanna go and cook a great big meal for just me? Well, I coulda cooked it for my other son, but no. No, Lord Voldemort. We do not enable people. No, we don't. Not around here. Well, we do around here. I just disagree with it. Well, if I wanna do something about it, Lord Voldemort. Hey, bud. Oster strudels. No, they were just straight up Pop-Tarts, bud. They probably call it grapes. Whitney. Whitney thinks I need mental help. You need mental help. Hey, Whitney, where do I need mental help? You fucking battle protected little witch. Get the fuck out of here. You don't like what I'm saying? Get out of here. Or at least tell me where I'm mental, eh? At least tell me where I'm mental. Because you can't do that, can you? Where am I mental? Hey? Because I just showed somebody. Don't call them names unless you're willing to face them yourselves. You know what I mean? Don't be a hypocrite, no matter your situation. Dang, I've never met a witch. Well, I think they're all around us. Snaggy, you're a witch. You're a little warlock. You and Marty and everybody who likes to lie and create drama and just put bullshit out to the fucking universe. It's witchery. It's not the real world. It's not reality. You know what I mean? I don't know what you do, Snaggy. You just run around looking for attention, bud. What do you want attention for? I don't know. My ex called me a witch. Well, hey, if the shoe fits. If you want lessons, go fucking hang out with Patty Upchurch. I'm here against the evil. If you wanna I don't know, maybe there's good witches too. Good witches and bad witches and which do you wanna be? If you're gonna call someone mentally fucking ill, Whitney, you might wanna tell them where they're mentally ill because just like Lord Voldemort, you're deflecting. You're mentally ill. You're figuring it out that you're mentally ill. You protect elite pedophiles. You're really weak and you don't wanna ask questions when you should because it would shatter your fucking brain of what you think your world is. I'm not scared to face your world. I'm not afraid to face the whole world of worlds. I only want the truth. And if that's a problem for you, you don't need to be over here. There's lots of other channels where you can go get lies. I don't want lies over here or disguises over here. I called you because you ate 16. Oh, okay. I don't know if it was 16 Pop Tarts, but I don't know. But hey, I did get crazy on the Pop Tarts. You are right, Whitney. And did I just get out of line with you, Whitney? I don't know, maybe. Anyways, I mean you no harm, Whitney. But hey, I only want the best for you. And I want you to live in reality no matter what. And I can't tell you what your reality is. You got to figure that out for yourself. And you know how you do that, Whitney? You become a Mashiach. You become your savior with Jesus. Together, you work hand in hand and you try and figure out what the truth is. You're reborn of all this bullshit that they put on you. And See, anything that's happened to you right now, Whitney, it's all programmed into you. It's all been you can wipe the program. We can start a new leaf. But hey, everybody likes to run to a program, right? Everybody's looking for a program. Oh, it's hard actually seeing the bullshit, Whitney. It really is. Know what else is really, really just as fucking hard? Is knowing why the bullshit's there. And you try and show the bullshit why it's bullshit, and it just won't take a look at why it's bullshit. You know what I mean? I know everything that's against the people. I fucking see it. I see it so fucking clearly. It's fucking disgusting. But like, can you blame those guys? Like, if you guys are just unwilling, like, I don't, like, I get it. Like, fuck. But how? Stop crying, AD. Maybe you should start crying, bud. Maybe you should start realizing who you are and what you're allowing and what you're bringing to the world, eh? If this is the world you want to bring, bud, do you think you get to go to heaven bringing this bullshit on? No, you got to want to bring on heaven in this world, buddy. Jesus told you heaven is within you, buddy. You just got to be a soldier and pick up your cross. And you don't like that part of the Bible, do you, AD? You do not like that part. You skip it. You like the part where he's hanging on the cross for you and your sins. And there's nothing you need to do it. Well, you and the missus will just be sitting there waiting at the end of times going, oh, Jesus. What if he skips on by? When do you do that, AD? Will you regret not wanting the truth? Hey, if you don't want the truth now, what do you think? Do you think when the truth comes, do you think it wants you? I don't know. That's a pretty good question, isn't it? Hey, if you don't have no interest in the truth, will the truth have interest in you? Would you have an interest in the truth if you knew the interest if the truth was the only interest that you should be wanting? Hey, buddy. AD is starting his own mega church. Well, that's great. I hope you're very prosperous, AD. Rusty Chuck been trying for an hour. Can't stand that dude. Dirty Smith. Rusty, yeah, yeah. Rusty is really a weak, pathetic man. He really is. I'm not I'm agreeing with you, Dirty Smith. He did this Smith dirty. He's a mind fucker too. He likes to play games. You know what I mean? And when you decide that you'll play the game with him, he'll block you. Block, 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 block. Big tough rusty truck. Mr. I'll hide my face, and he is a disgrace. Like Jesus said, like if you listen to Rusty, he sounds intelligent. Like if you listen to people, but you gotta listen closely. 'Cause that's when you really find out. You know what I mean? I don't watch Rusty much. Well, AD. I don't know what to tell you about. You don't watch yourself very much neither. Or maybe you clue in. And good for the economy, Carl. Yeah, everything that's good for the economy. Listen, you're living in a fantasy world, Snag. I'm gonna tell you real quick, okay? I'm gonna let you know we're living in a bad world that we don't need to be living in. This Federal Reserve thing, but it really fucks us. It's 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 stupid, okay? Okay. You get that right. So let's just get that right off the bat. This earth, it was given to the humans, not a couple. When you fill up, it shouldn't cost that much because part of that oil is yours. But for some reason, your forefathers thought it was best for a couple individuals to fucking own all the minerals and resources and shit. They don't have ownership of that stuff. They only tell you that they do. So, anyways, the whole system's out to get you there, Snaggy. The banking system, it's your money, but yet these big wigs are all making big cash for no reasons. In fact, we, the public, are so fucking retarded that we bailed them out. We bailed the banks out, bud. That's how retarded this place is, dude. Not only that, these loser car companies that Canada builds parts for, that Don's trying to fuck us on. Yeah, we paid those fuckers out too, eh? It's weird. It's weird. We pay for our own demise. We pay for our news in Canada. We pay for like, I'm sorry, if Canadians actually knew what the fuck, that if they knew that there was an Azov battalion in fucking Ukraine,